Hello, folks. Rever here with another episode of Gifts of the Caucasus. And I am down here by the shop. And if you look what I'm about to do, I am going to get rid of the Aldi trailer. And if you notice, this is an S.W.I.K cool Schmidt's cargo bull. But as you may have seen in other episodes, it lifts the tractor out of the air. It goes out of control. It's almost impossible to course play it. And this is also the trailer that I modified. And what is backing up? That's strange. Anyway, let's see if we can't get rid of it, and hopefully that buzzing stops at some point here. So we will sell it. Boom, gone. Yeah, I guess it didn't like me standing there. I'm setting off some kind of beeper. Strange. Let's hop in this truck for a second, and we will drive around to the purchase area. The gate over here. And I found another trailer. I will put the link in the description. And oddly enough, it's the P button. Tippers, select, and it should be all the way down this end. Not sure what the difference is between the two. They didn't leave much of a description, but even though this is the similar Schmidt's bull, one of them has, they're both pretty much the same looking. Maybe just because we're that kind of wealthy people, we'll go and buy the $100,000 model as opposed to the other one. I tested it a little bit on my test map, and it passed my it's not a complete piece of junk test. And I wanted to do a little test now. I have a course play course down to the port, which may not even be perfect because it was so hard to do with that other cool trailer. The Aldi trailer, I'll call it. By the way, it looks like I'm driving a triangle down the road. See, like that other trailer would have been all over the place right there. I'd have ended up halfway into that cornfield up there. So, this trailer just handles 10 times better. For whatever reasons. I'm not sure what the person did that made this mod versus the other one. I know you can adjust these settings, but if you notice, it'll lose control, but no more than any other, truck and trailer will lose control of the game. See how I'm doing fine coming up this hill. Like, even these slight rises like this, if I was in the rise, it would lift the truck right off the ground. So what I wanted to do anyway, looking a little bit before I started the video recording, is to buy some stuff and sell some stuff. And I think I could take wheat flour, which I could purchase at $13.79. Hopefully I can even switch while we're driving and not hit anything, which is asking a lot of my brain. And go to the port with it. Sell it for $24.58, if you can see that down by the speedometer kind of. So let's see. I should have paid attention to which one I bought on the test map. I don't know if I bought the more expensive or the less expensive one. The less expensive one, if the one I bought, whatever one it was. Yep, we got enough we could buy here. Let's get rid of this. Oops. Oh, there we go. And I'm actually kind of facing the wrong way. It doesn't matter too much for our test here, but as you can see, I have my sales courses in course play, and I want to do grain mill to port. Yeah. So like I said, yeah, this one, I don't really understand why one's so much more than the other, but Whoa, that was a little glitch, huh? But that is something when something else hits something. There's some of the in-game stuff actually. It's made that little maneuver for me. So let's get a little further ahead here. And let's come to here and set this up for offload wheat flour. I don't think it matters too much when you already have it loaded up, but slow, because otherwise I'll go right past it. There we go, wheat flour. Let's go a little bit. Now previously, if I had set that other trailer to this, it would have just crashed. So I'm going to be quiet and I will start fast forwarding, and if we end up in the woods, I will stop fast forwarding. Seem to be having a little difficulty here. See the trigger. But I can't dump. Oop, jeez. I don't even know which truck I was in. That one. Yeah, I can't dump stuff. Huh. That's not what I wanted to do. Did they not take wheat flour here? Was that by mistake? That would do it, wouldn't it? Port. No, wheat flour. Oh, they don't take it because they're full. Okay, well that explains it. It's always something, isn't it? Does anybody else take wheat flour, I hope? Right now. Wheat flour at the railroad station. I don't think we're going to make as much money, but I actually wrote some things down. So, wheat flour. We'd actually be better off taking it to the Mega, if Mega needs any. Well, they don't need the full load. Well, yes they do. They need... Alright, let's get rid of the question mark and go back to Mega, which I know I've done before, but... Yeah, so this trailer passes the test. I mean, this one's just doing a lot better. And I didn't mention probably a very critical thing. This mod came from a German guy, I'm sure. He's someone who wrote all the descriptions in German. So all the names of the crops and whatever else it can carry, wheat flour, is not in this. What I did was I copied everything we had in the Aldi trailer in the mod description, much like I edited you could almost follow the same instructions. Instead of just adding a couple things, you would just copy the entire, like everything that the Aldi trailer could carry, I copied into this one. So if you look at my video on modifying the Aldi trailer, that will give you a good hint. That's what I'm doing this course in the middle. Wheat flour is not accepted here. What? I thought I just saw mega. Oh, not accepted in this particular spot. That's what it is. Oh, there's another spot over here. Is this the spot? So, furniture, I doubt this is the spot. That's not the spot. So where is the spot? I think there's another spot over here if I remember. I don't see the spot. I'm bumping the curb. Alright, I'm going to fast forward this if I'm not already fast forward straight through it. Alright. Where in the heck is this thing? Alright, well that wasn't it. I don't see anything over this way. So, let's turn. It wasn't this one. And flower pallets. Don't I have flower pallets? Wheat flour is not accepted here. Yeah, I don't know what to say. This doesn't seem to be working. Alright, well I'll be back in a minute when I figure this out. I didn't figure it out. I drove around in circles, got stuck on some of these curbs, went into Giants Editor and looked, and there's something goofy about that trigger. It doesn't have all of the products. Come all the way over here, I guess. And it's not mentioning wheat flour, and one of the, there's like two triggers over here or something. One's like, seems like it's for the roll-up doors, and the other one seems like it's for this little square box here, and the one of them doesn't have wheat flour listed. And then I tried to do my little normal cut and paste and just see if I can get it to say wheat flour and take it, but then it said the warehouse won't accept the wheat flour. So I have decided that this is just something in my life that I don't care enough about. Whether I can sell wheat flour to the Mega or not is okay. I am also kind of tired of hearing that stupid car screeching sound with, you know, obviously I have traffic turned off, but still, it's, I appreciate the gesture, but I've had enough tires screeching and, you know, map triggers not working even though they say they should, and whatever. So I quit. We're not selling wheat to the wheat flour. I also got to the point where I was like, yeah, I really don't like to edit things too much like that, because then I know a lot of you guys aren't going to edit it. So if you can't sell wheat flour with this version of the map, then I just now have the problem of, I don't think there's any other place to get rid of this wheat flour. We got the bakery. Well, we could sell some of it off to the bakery. Let's see if that trigger works. Yeah, this will make me quit this map, by the way. Half the reason I did this map, or I think, one of the unique things about this map is the economy. And if I keep driving around and can't figure out triggers because they're broken, it's one thing if I have the wrong trailer or I'm doing something incorrectly, but I honestly consider that trigger just to be broken. It says it should accept it. It just doesn't. Life will go on. And you can, I don't know if you guys pay any attention to the real time, but it's now the next morning. I actually have to go into work late, so I figured I'd, continue making this episode. But I still do intend to drive around and figure out where I can sell some stuff and maybe make a few courseplay courses with you. And even if I fast forward portions of it just for the sake of time, of your time anyway. I think this is the bakery, correct? Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, see, I don't seem to have, I have a problem with that one. I think I would dump it in here. Flour weight. Yep, no problem. The only issue I have is see, I can't get it all off of there, so if we look, and like I said, I had written this stuff down before. The shops, the only places that'll take it are the railroad. Oh look, they will take some at the railroad, even though the price is less. Let's head over there real quick. I will fast forward. And here we are. Yep, no problem selling some of it. So, unfortunately, one of my intentions was to see how much money I made. I guess I can go back and add it back up, but I didn't pay enough attention as far as that's concerned. So, as far as the different things that come from the grain mill, the brand doesn't seem to have any profit to just shipping it. I guess there's a profit if you own it, I suppose. I'm not sure if these prices change once we own one of them. We should probably try to buy one. Let's see. Can we click on this? No. So they went 3.2 million. I think we said that in the last episode. And I'm not there yet, especially with the asking price is going to be higher. So we're going to keep selling some silage. I thought this would be a good experiment to just sort of set up some course play routes for these various things. Speaking of which, let's close that. So as far as where we can sell the stuff from, I have a course from the grain mill to the railroad, which is here, the grain mill to the port, and then the bakery is the other one that buys this flour. So obviously we're not going to make one to the mega, and so the next one would be to make, a cell track to the bakery. Let's see, does the bakery need anything else? Is there like a truckload to go there? Bakery, wheat flour, rye flour. Yeah, it could take a truckload of rye flour. Let's see, do we have enough at the grain mill? Grain mill. Yes, so we got plenty at the grain mill. So let's make a course play course. driving down over to the bakery from the grain mill. And then we have another course from the main farm silo to the grain mill, so we should be able to sell our wheat and such once we do buy it. I'm not sure, I guess you sell it between your different businesses. That would be a fairly normal thing to keep accounting straight. Plus the government, I think, wants you to do that so they can get their hands as far into your pocket as possible. I suppose in general the transfer from one company to another is an expense for one company and a profit for the other company. It probably washes out mostly. Though I'm sure the government's got some way to get extra money out of you. I guess they don't put tax in this game. Imagine if they did, like, half the money that you take, the government just steals from you. Oh wait, that's a personal opinion, sorry. Alright, so let's get some, what do we say, rye flour, right? Double check. It's always good to double check. Yes, we should be able to sell a whole load of rye flour. There you go. So, still a little bit, disappointed by our mega trip there, but at the same time it looks like our trailer's working fine with that little modification I made. And again, if you guys want to see what I'm talking about, if you didn't watch that last video, I could always try to make another one. It really wouldn't be much different from that first video where I edited the Aldi trailer. Oops, we didn't want to do a course play course. Oops. Just talking away. Get out of here. Let me turn this way. Alright, let's get lined up. Put this F1 on. Oh, it's not going to tell me. Well, I'm sure this is the hardest trigger to figure out. Right, I'm going to stop right there. I believe that would be a good place. Start course recording. See that? Sugar. Yeah. Alright. Well, you know what? I'm gonna be making it worse. Hopefully a train doesn't come right now, because I think I'll get a penalty for being on the tracks. I'm getting stuck. Come on. Don't get stuck. Come on, buddy. You can do it. I see you moving forward. Can't move backward at all. Kind of been how this episodes go for me. I didn't record it when I was stuck on the, I think I might even been in the test map when I was stuck on the curves, but there we go. Let's need a better angle. Yeah, this may be a real short video. I'm usually let's get rid of that. And we'll head back up there and do that all over again. Just going too fast. I can't go over that. Well, I'm not sure I like the very end of that course right there. I'm not sure how well he's going to do for that. We'll probably figure it out, can't we? Let's just see. Alright, let's save that anyhow, because I love to forget. Alright, grain mill to bakery, barkery. Factory. What am I doing? To work at a bakery. I think I know how to spell it. Okay. Drive course. Amazingly well. Well, there you go. Something went particularly right. I didn't expect to go right. So, all right, let me pause the video here for a minute, and I will be back when I figure out what we're doing next. Here we are again, and just a few minutes later, and I thought about, well, what about Bran? It's the only thing. I'm just looking at the little things I wrote down, and you know, we have a course to the really the three places that would buy anything. By the way, the port only seems to buy wheat flour, so it's only going to do us good for that one thing. At least that's all that's listed on, if we go to shops here in port. If you look up and down, wheat flour is the only one listed, and that is the highest price. So we will be taking loads there when we eventually. I guess we have to figure out the timing of this port and railroad station there. So we'll see how that works. Alright, so now Bran, I'm gonna make that turn. So do we record a course play course? And if so, I think I wanna come in the other way. Hauled the Bran, and I don't really know where it would go. Pretty sure this is where you get Bran. Oops. Get it from there. And this one? No. Yeah, for filling Bran. So this is... There's a bit of a height issue there with this trailer. Alright, well, again, this is just the way this episode is going to go. Now, do I leave this guy up here? No, I think I take him back down to the farm. So let me run down and... Well, yeah, I can't get the trailer under there, so there's no point in editing it. I'll meet you back here again with maybe something that can carry the brand. Well, let's take a look before we even go there. Let's head over to the garage. So this guy doesn't really say, so I don't even know what the symbol for brand is. The question is, does this guy do brand? I don't see anything I don't recognize here. But this guy, yeah, see, brand's probably one of these. That's going to be the biggest trailer. Well, it could be. Yeah, I mean, this to me would look like brand. I don't know. Well, let's give it a try. I mean, even if we have to do it with a tractor, I guess it's 18,000 at a shot. There's no profit to it, so I guess the real reason... Let's make sure they even need some right now. Well, they would take 18,000 anyhow, so... See, now brands, they're buying it for 400. Well, we got pigs and whatnot we can do something with too over there. There's a lot of stuff to do if you want to start a trucking company. Let me get rid of these stupid blue lines for you. However, I don't find the economy to be that sophisticated beyond the regular in-game economy. In other words, it's completely predictable that you sell, like when I've followed it before, and I'm sure the difference between easy and hard is not going to change that. You actually can make some money doing it versus the hard mode. It's really just, you couldn't make money if you course played it kind of thing. And it's certainly not worth me driving all over the map, you know, for $500 in profit or something. Not when you have silage making you actually money. But in any event, you can make a little bit more money, and I'm willing to move this economy along. Yeah, let's try old Deutz-Fahr there. We'll park this guy up so he's here in case we get a fast delivery. And we will jump over to Deutz-Fahr. Deutz-Fahr is awful dirty. So let's go wash Deutz-Fahr real quick. Yes, I think we'll record this course course, and then I'll probably call it an episode, and we'll have sort of accomplished my goal in preparing for purchasing the grain mill, where I'll be able to take things up to it and sell things to it. I have my courses recorded from either upper episodes or off camera. So we'll pretty much be able to take stuff wherever we want from that grain mill. It's just going to be a matter of getting enough money, so. We've got plenty of stuff to sell and whatnot. I'll wait on there now. Okay. So let's take this guy up there. Before we even get too far into it, let's just real quick take a look and see how our crops are doing. Like I said, this grass field's a little bit darker green. Not sure if you can pick that out or not, but this is fully harvestable. And then this one is, these two have just grown. You do get an extra bonus if you wait till the second stage, or even if it goes to, I'm not sure that it ever goes to a third stage. I think the map editors can kind of edit how many stages, but there would be if it did go to this darkest green, it would, which I don't think it does, because this should be the darkest green and it's not. I think that, you know, you do get a bonus for each stage of that harvest on partial growth crops. So that's what they call it. And it looks like field 18 is really 2 stages away, so we got a while before any of the crops are ready to go. Just have to keep an eye on it. And I may head over there off camera and cut that grass field while we're waiting. The next other task is to get into lumber, but I kind of want to wait for that field 18 to become ripe, and then I'll harvest it. Like I said, I'm going to start fast forwarding through the night when it makes any sense. And just record during the daytime on things, so I'll try to set that up so we're planting trees in the daytime. And I might even cut a few trees just for something to do, get some wood chips to sell. By the time all that happens, I would imagine we might have enough money to put in a bid for the grain mill, which will be, you know, the whole goal of this map is to actually get to the point where I could buy one, and I could say, you know, it would take me 4 times as long if I hadn't put it on the easy mode. So yeah, I definitely, as you guys know by now, I'm sure I recommend that if you're going to play it single player especially, I'd say you really want to consider normal or easy mode even wouldn't be unreasonable for this map. And it's more to do with the field prices and everything else. Alright, let's see if we can't put some barley or bran in this thing. So, course play it, we'll come back around here. Pop on F1 so I can see when I get to the trigger. Yeah, got the trigger. No. There's the trigger. I'm off the trigger. I'm going to go a little bit extra far because the course play stops. It's going to stop based on where the trailer's at, but when it records, it does it based on where the tractor is. So we're going to start recording. We're going to fill brand. Yeah, that little symbol I pointed at was brand. Alright, there we go. So now let's see if we can safely make it down there. I will start fast forwarding again and see when I get back. Well, that went about as well as I could have expected. We'll save it real quick and say GM brand to Garden C. Let it all fit. There you go. So there's really not too much point bringing anything else down there. It would just, you know, we don't make any money off of it anyway, so but there must be some purpose, I guess, especially if you buy it. Well, I can't say that. I'm losing a little bit of faith in the economy of this being anything, like I've said before, spectacular. But here we go. So I'm going to probably call this an episode here with the fast forwarding. It might end up being a little shorter than many, but when we come back, I think I'll be ready to deal with some trees, and pretty sure that's what we'll do next. Kind of depends. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a good day. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.